All right, thanks for joining me on today on Friday, Butt-tober 26th. We're going to do something a little different today. We're going to look at the music videos of the Butthole Surfers. So, I was thinking through the 90s, especially, they had several, kind of hit songs and singles they put out, and they actually made music videos, so we should probably look and see what sort of video art they were putting out for us. So we'll get into that. Excuse me. I'm fighting off a cold right now, so you'll have to please bear with me in my failing voice. Start with Pepper off Electric Larryland, obviously kind of their biggest hit song, and it's great, kind of black and white film split with like a in color video of them playing on a, I don't know, it looks like an old game show set or something, but the black and white film especially, I couldn't help thinking Gibby almost looks a bit like a really tall Charles Manson. Looks like one of those sort of videos, but great song, nice little video, so check that one out first. After that, we will excuse me. After that, we'll watch the video for Who Was in My Room Last Night, the first song off Independent Worm Saloon, which I remember seeing the Pepper video when it came out. I don't remember ever seeing any of these other ones. This one's real crazy. It looks like a White Zombie video more than a Butthole Surfers video, just because of the crazy cartoons that are going on. It's like some guy just having a really bad acid trip. But it's a really awesome video. I really enjoyed it. I think you will too. The guy kind of breaks out of the cartoon world and busts in onto a bar where the Butthole Surfers are playing, and there's crazy disco lighting going on, and they've got traditional Texas garb. They've got the big hats on and whatnot. But very cool video. If you haven't seen that one before, I think you'll really enjoy it. Well, if you have seen it, you're still going to enjoy it. But so that one we'll do second. And after that, let's go ahead and we'll stick with the Independent Worm Saloon. I found a video for Dust Devil, which is a great song, another one that I love off that album. Unfortunately, I could not find an unedited version, so there's a little bit of splicing on the vocals, which is unfortunate, but the video still deserves to be watched. It's great. It's wild concert footage and just like layered video and images kind of put on top of one another. If you are one that worries about having a seizure, I would not watch this video. The song in itself is wild and crazy enough, but with all the flashing lights and just craziness going on, this would probably put you right over the edge. So be forewarned. After that, we're going to look at the video for a song off Pua Good or P.O.'d, depending on how you want to say it. On that album, they covered Donovan's classic song, The Hurdy-Gurdy Man, and apparently put out a video for it too. And it really is just like old home videos, home movies is what it looks like. Watch out for the crazy belly button shots that pop up there. Just be warned. And lastly, we're going to look at the video that they apparently put out for The Shame of Life off Weird Revolution. And let me just, before we talk about the video, let me say, when we did the episode for Weird Revolution, I posted the whole album one day. I think it was like episode 13 or 14 probably. And I said I hadn't listened to it in a long time, and excuse me, and you know, it wasn't my favorite Butthole Surfers album, and for the most part, I didn't really care for it much. And I hope that didn't scare you away from actually listening to it, because a few days after I posted it, I finally got a chance to sit down and give the album the proper listening that it deserves. And I was really blown away. I was shocked at how good that album is. Even The Shame of Life, which I just hit next when I got to that song generally. But I put it on and sat down and really gave a good listening to it, and was just amazed. It is a fantastic album. It is not it's not 1987 Butthole Surfers. It's totally different. It's, you know, it's crazy in its own way, in its own new 2001, 2003, I forget when it came out, 2000 era, but, you know, lyrically especially, it is just unbelievable. It's a really good album, and it really grooves too. It's got, so if you didn't give that album enough time when we listened to it, I'm going to suggest after you watch these videos, go back and put that album on and listen to the whole thing, because it is really, really good. A little different, but amazing. So that's that. But the Shame of Life video, it's almost like Gibby Haynes had a dream, and then he wrote the dream down and turned it into a song. And this is the video. This is what the dream looked like to him. Very literal visualizations of the lyrics. You know, there's crazy people with animal masks on and everything, and it's just nuts. So, you know, really good. And again, like, I always kind of skipped over that song, but especially watching the video too, I was like, you know, this is actually really good. It's different. But the Butthole Surfers are different. That's the whole point of the Butthole Surfers, is that they're different from anyone and everything. Even when it sounds like, maybe they sound like everyone else almost, like they're doing something that's, I don't know, along the popular mainstream or whatever. It's not, and it's really good. So I hope you enjoy that. So that's what we got today. And then, yeah, so I hope you enjoy those videos, and we will talk to you tomorrow. We've got a Reddit thread up. Love to hear your comments on the videos, the albums, anything Butthole Surfers related. We'd love to hear from you. So until tomorrow, enjoy your video listening.